Mission 22 at Spaceship Mercury 2. Start date 26.2/2012.
No, go ahead.
First, it's going to be a blast, so let's get started. First, I would like you to all to give a warm welcome to our guest astronauts, Hank, Jason, and Dong's sister,
Helen. Let's say hi to Helen.
There. Helen, look at the camera. Look at the camera.
Yay! And go ahead, Brett.
Next, a special presentation to welcome a new astronaut. Can Ethan Hui come forward?
Ethan, come forward. Stand right there, buddy. Yeah, right there. Brett. Read it.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Ethan lives on the other side of the asteroid belt, Burlington. Ethan's dad is Andy, who is an awesome audio technician at CBC with my dad.
Yay, Andy!
Ethan loves everything space, that's why he's here. Ethan, I would like to present you with an official Astronauts Kid Space Home t-shirt.
There you go, buddy. You can put it on right now.
To be worn as our uniform at all missions. Please put it on. Also, please accept your astronaut photo ID. Please put it on.
Okay, you put that. Hang on. Wait for me. Attaboy. Super cool shirt, man.
These two articles are to be worn as our uniform at all missions. Welcome.
Yay, Ethan! Shake Brett's hand. Attaboy. Here's your official photo ID.
Roll call. When your name is called, please respond with present.
Good job.
Aiden.
Say present.
Present.
Okay. Wait for the end. Hey. You guys can get up over here.
You hear?
You guys can stand behind there. Oh my gosh, Johanna, you look blue. Are you getting enough oxygen?
No, Ray. Ray, my ship sustained heavy damage. I think I was hit by a meteor. I was down here from the explosion, and I wanted to have a video to show you guys. And now the breakers are out, the thrusters are gone. I'm basically just a floating deck about 5,000 kilometers east of the city. That's about 125 feet from where you guys are right now. I've only got one shot to get back to Earth, but I think I'm going to be late.
Oh my gosh, Johanna, this is like Apollo 13, where the astronauts were running out of oxygen and they had all kinds of glitches, and they had one chance to slingshot around the moon. Well, we're praying that you can make it, okay?
Yeah, here's my plan, Ray. You guys tell me what... Apparently, there's high solar activity right now, and normally, we've always got the radiation moving away from the sun, headed towards Earth, but I don't think the solar winds are fast enough. I just had the solar flares. You guys know what the solar flares are?
You guys know what solar flares are?
Yeah. 5 million miles, and they're basically explosions from the Earth, from the surface of the sun, and there is one headed right towards Earth, so if I can realize, one of the reasons why we haven't made it to Mars yet is because of the radiation. Can cause damage to spaceships and humans if they're not protected. But luckily I've got my suit on. Just like keeping both of that, and I can see some flares moving through right now. So all I can do is cross my fingers with the 5 million kilometer wind shaking in already.
Wow, Johanna, I'm starting to lose connection with you a bit. We're starting to lose you, Johanna. Are you there? Everyone shout, Johanna, help! Johanna, are you there? Louder. My gosh.
Can you hear me?
No, we're losing touch, Johanna. Oh my gosh, are you gonna be? Oh, Johanna, where are you? Oh my gosh, he's burning up. No.
Coincidentally or not, when something really big from space hit the Earth about 65 million years ago and created such environmental devastation, most life on Earth was wiped out. So the mystery is not why the dinosaurs disappeared, it's why anything survived. Because it was a horrible, hellish place on Earth at that time, after the impact. This is called a tektite. It's glass. When a rock from space is big enough, hits the ground, high enough speed, and it's big enough, and it causes enough heat, and throws stuff through the air, it melts. Yeah, the ground turns to glass. As it's melted, thrown outward, cools while it's in the air, solidifies, and it's natural glass. And this is one of those. This is called a
Well, it's
tektite.
not exactly the kind of stuff you put in your window.
No.
Because that's black.
It looks black, but if you were to shine a powerful enough light through it, it's actually beautiful green.
I can get my dad's laser glass at my house. So should I get my dad's laser pen? Yeah, get the laser pen.
It's not glass like glass in a window though. The glass is a type.
So what? Yeah.
I can bring it down in half a second.
I don't think that would get through. I think it'd have to be a lot thinner.
Yes.
Yeah.
But you're welcome to it if you need it for.
Okay. Thanks.
I can see that it's like a greenish more than glass.
So the question is, what is glass, right? Well, glass is something that's not made of crystals. So if you cool that slowly enough, crystals would grow. You end up with a rock. That was flash frozen. Crystals did not grow. It's glass. So glass in the windows or in that, no crystals. That's what makes it glass.
And I found out that there was a lot more than just teachers there. There were industry professionals, there was astronauts, there were scientists there. There were also individuals from companies that do projects with kids in school. So it was really, really cool.
Wow! And what did you learn the most on this trip? Because you've been down a few times for some amazing NASA missions.
Yeah, this one was just as good as the other ones I've gone to. We got to program some NXT robots and do some moon crater missions, and so that was really cool. And then I got to do a tour of the Lunar Rock Laboratory and actually speak to the scientists there.
Wow.
And they were telling us about the research that they're doing with the 800 pounds of rocks that they brought back from the Apollo missions back in the 70s.
So what is the coolest thing about the moon for you?
The possibility of mining on there and using some of those resources back here on Earth. The potential of a fuel source. There's a lot of hydrogen on the moon.
Oh, wow.
So they're looking at it in terms of a resource for the Earth, but also as a resource for building a moon base. And they want to launch off of the moon onto the very...
The resources on the moon, would Mars have the same resources, or does it vary between the two places?
Very good question. It does vary somewhat. There isn't as much hydrogen as on the moon, but they're not completely sure. So because the robots Spirit Phoenix on Curiosity now are going to be exploring more of that, we may find some more similarities. But Mars has a much different composition than Earth. It does have some water capabilities, but we're not sure exactly how much. So we'll have to see what happens in the next few months, few years to see if there's more similarities to our moon.
A Russian robot called Lunakat.
America and Russia are competing a good deal for the
Exactly.
right
So the Americans sent the first person, or the first people to the moon, but the Russians actually are the one that sent the first robot to the moon.
I think the Russians also sent the first people into space.
That's true. That is correct. Yeah. So if you actually look at the time, I think the first Apollo astronaut actually landed on the moon right about 1969, and the first robot actually went there in 1970, shortly after. So you can see like there's a lot of competition and all these activities are happening right around that same time. So going to the moon is great, but Mars is even further away. Right? It takes about 8 months to travel from the Earth to Mars.
And there's going to be a huge competition between Russia and the US to get to Mars first.
Actually, it's more about international coordination these days. So a lot of International Space Agency, Canada is being part of it, and European Space Agency, Japanese Space Agency, everyone's working together. There is a bit of competition, but it's more about how we can coordinate and do things more efficiently. So actually, the very recent one is the Mars Science Lab. That one was actually launched at the end of last year, and it's actually on the way to Mars right now.
It looks a bit like a combination of a bug and some type of animal.
So that's interesting why you say that, right? And I'll come back to this in a bit. So the computer tells me it's ready to start a map, so now I can drive it. So whatever I do now, it's going to repeat it exactly afterward. Alright, let's go through that bridge. Let's just get to there, okay? So we'll repeat that after now.
Very cool.
Can we move now?
No, we gotta stay there.
Stick there for the rest of the day.
Okay, so check.